Hello folks and welcome back. I've had a few requests for this one, so I thought I would do it and give myself a break in tabbing it out, because I've already done this one. I did the album version, but there's a couple of differences on the MTV version, so we've got to do them all, haven't we? So let's crack on with this one. I'm going to be teaching this in the actual tuning, so you've got to unfortunately tune down half a step if you want to play along with the album. So your A minor should sound like that. If you want to tune with me, we're going low to high. D sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, D sharp. So, first riff goes like this. Just like that, pretty much. Probably be able to play it a lot neater than I can, but there we go. So you want an A minor shape to a G to a D. Just 3 chords. And maintain those shapes while you're doing the picking, okay? I'm using my fingers for this bit, but you're going to switch to a sort of hybrid pick and fingers a bit later. In terms of right hand fingering, basically thumb on the A string, and then these other 3 stay on the respective strings above them, right? So for the first part, I'm using those 2 fingers, right? But just keep it all in situ and it'll make sense. So you've got that hammer on. Then a roll down. And then again from the top. And that is the first bar. Go to the G shape. Again, I'm using my same fingers. So I'm playing, you know, these 3 on the top 3 strings now, and my thumb on the root always. Change to the D shape. Again. I'm using those same 2 fingers, and then the other 2 to do the roll. Alright, so slowly. And that's it. So you just need to build up the parts until you can play them to speed. And for the next section, we're going to get a pick and do the same thing again. That's pretty straightforward. It's just so off, on, off, and then some A power chords. Change to the G. All your fingers can come off if you want, and then to the D. That again slowly. What I tend to do is keep my 3rd finger in situ moving from the G to the D. So you may find that easier. So that is one guitar part. Over the top of that, the other guitar part, Jerry basically plays this. And all you're doing there is playing the A string open with this. Okay? And those 2 open strings give you enough time to get back down to the G. And then you're going to arpeggiate the 2 notes on the 3rd string and then go to the D. Again slowly. Pretty straightforward. The next section, very similar, but you just move it essentially up one fret, right? Slight key change. So you're going to do a D minor. C to G, right? So again. So I'm leaving my little finger on that 3rd fret on the 2nd string throughout. So this part is just a D5. It's a D sus2 actually, and then you put your first finger on the 1st fret on the top string. And then a D5. 2nd finger moves to the C. And then to the G. And that's it, to speed. Alright, and meanwhile, Jerry's then gone from up 1 string again, right? And he's playing a C, add 9 to a G. Okay, as per the tab, basically. So that again. But with that strumming pattern. Okay, all downstrokes, and then they both come together for this part. 3, 4. And back into the verse. So that is just a D5 shape. Then you do 0, 1 power chord would be E to F, but you know, we're in a weird tuning, to a C shape, and this rhythm is roughly so it's down, 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 change, and when you change it's down, 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 okay? And then you're going to play this. A little half step bend, right, and release with both the 5th frets on the 4th and 5th string. And then you go down to the 1st fret with that rhythm. And then to the 3rd fret. So you could play a power chord there. The first time they do it, I think it's just single notes, and then later on they do actually get their power chord in there. So up to you if you want to do single notes or that F5. So all right, now when you go back to it, you can go back to it with still the pick in your hand, right? So all I'm doing there is using my plectrum for the root, and then this finger, my ring finger, to get that note. And the rest is picked. Same here. Okay, so it's just slight variation. Then the only other part is when you go into the D part. There's some guitar fills that Scott does, which are lovely. So you're going to play 3, 4, 1. Like that. So it's slightly different. The first phrase is 14, 15, 13, right? So D minor. So you keep that shape, then you move your first finger down 1 fret. That same shape, slide down 2 frets. Then you come down 1 string on the 12th fret and play. And do a little hammer on. You can pluck the 11th fret if you want. You know, if it's not coming out loud enough. And then the second phrase, again, it starts on the one hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So just a slight variation. 12, 12, 10. That part's the same there, right? Now in terms of the order, he plays it that way twice. So, and then, okay, he does that 2 times round. After that, he flips them and he goes. So he plays the second one first and then this one second. So if you want to play along with them and it sounds a bit weird, that's why. It's because he switches them around. But that is it. That is all you need. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you again soon.